So now we can start to install the control software and RIP software. So normally we need to install two kinds of software. The first one is control software. It's used for control the printer for the motion and printing. And another one is the RIP software. The RIP is used for we input a picture, JPEG file or TIFF file picture. Then we process it to do some setting as a support channel and color IC profile. Then we convert to PRM file for the control software using. So we're going to install two kinds of software for the printer. So first we install the control software. Before we install all the software, we must be sure that all the antivirus software we have closed. And then we go to first install the control software. So once you got the printer, you will got a USB flash that go with the machine delivery. So you just find out USB flash go with the machine package, and then you find out the file named as this. And here have the control software and the firmware factory setting backup. This is for backup. So normally we already input the firmware to the printer, so you no need to input again. It's just used for backup and for some technical support using. The first one is the control software. So first we open it and we start to install the control software. We just click to choose English and we just install step by step. Click next and next. The serial number and also the version number for the software is according to different machine. Different machine have different version. So once we installed, we will have the icon named Focus Print here. So if we install, after installed, we open it, it's offline. And if your system is English, they will show English interface. If your Windows system is Chinese, it will show Chinese. So you can go to convert to English version. If you have Chinese version, we can go to the advanced, and we go to we can change the English from here, the language select, but right now we cannot change because the machine is not off, it's not online. We just installed, so we need to insert the cable between the printer and computer. So right now it's no connection, so we show Chinese. Once you installed the printer and the online printer with connect printer with computer by Ethernet cable, we will show English version here. Later we will have a step-by-step introduction for the control software. So once you have, you can open the software. That means you already installed where. So this is the step by install the control software. After that, we can start to install the RIP software. We open the RIP software folder and we find out the RIP we want. The RIP software have different version. Here named the F1080 is for Epson F1080 printhead using. So if you have different version for Epson i3200, you need to install another version. So for example, your machine is Alpha Max, so you're going to install another version. So if the machine is Alpha Max with Epson i3200, so you will find a RIP file named for Focus EPS i3200 UV. So we open this folder and we can start installation. You select English and click next, step by step. Just click next. Very easy to install. The control software and RIP software you can find out from the USB flash that go with the machine package. Then finish. Next, this will install some Microsoft setting. So after that, we can close it. Once that, after installation, we got the icon from the desktop, then to reprint. So we click it. Show first RIP version. Then we have this kind of interface after installation. And if you not insert the USB key, there's a USB key, blue USB key. If you insert the USB key to the computer, we are sure no watermark. But if you remove it, then we show demonstration here. So if demonstration, that means the RIP not insert the dongle, the key. So we must insert the dongle key. The dongle key is the blue color. Then we insert the USB port to the computer. Then it disappears. Then we can start to using. And after you installed, we must go to setting to check again. To check, here is the printer model named the FocusInc Alpha-Jet i3200UV. So if it's not, we just click it and set as default. So this is all the IC profile and the setting we according to this kind of printer. And we just we can import some picture and we can click print and we can see the IC profile from here. It's matched already for different speed and the resolution. So if you got the IC profile here and you can got no demonstration mark and go to check printer setting, here is show Alpha-Jet i3200UV. But also here, if your printer is different model, for example, your printer is Alpha, just click this with Epson F1080 print head, let's choose this one. If your printer is spherical, you just choose this one. So the print model is according to which print head you're using and which print model you bought from Focus. Must be matched. This print model, the print head model must match with your printer. Set as default. Then the installation is finished. So this is all the procedure to install the control software and RIP software. Later, we will have the clearly instruction step by step to teach you how to use the control software and how to use the RIP software. Thank you. RIP software, we need to do some setting before we use the RIP. So we go to click this icon, RIP print on the top left, and we go to print setting. And here, show FocusInc Corporation and the print model is SP600. So be sure this is the correct model. And we choose we click on choose as default, but right now it's default. So be sure it's the print head model, same as your Alpha-Jet printer. Because Focus Alpha-Jet and the Galaxy Jet X right now we use SP600. So if you use another print head, you need to ask a Focus support team to be sure that model, the printer model is matched with your computer, matched with your UV printer. And we go to print property, and here we see here's the keep no change as default, no change. Okay, so be sure here's default SP600, so we can go to exit, and so the RIP software installation would finish. You can join to the next step. for installation. Thank you.